James, it's quite incredible. We have made a significant journey here. We've come a long way from old stands that had concrete cancer and were compromised to something that's modern. We had to differentiate ourselves from our competition. We've gone for a really 5-star finish, and I think that reflects. And it's really about getting people back to the races and having a flexible space for major events. So we're delighted with the finish. A ballroom, amazing dining spaces, flexible function spaces. So we hope to use it not only in the 40 race days we have at Royal Randwick, but also on the other 320 days a year that we can have major events here.
Now, obviously, racing's first as far as priority goes, and the event is a very, very close second. I mean, how much work went into ensuring that you were building a world-class events facility for Sydney, given that there's not much outside ballrooms in hotels at the moment?
Yeah, it had to be flexible. Where this investment in this facility is over $160 million, so we had to get return on that investment, and we had to make sure that we could get venue utilisation. If it was built purely as a grandstand, we wouldn't have the flexibility to do the type of events we can do. It's been built in a way so that we can attract conventions, exhibitions, trade shows, gala balls, gala dinners, award ceremonies, you name it, we can do it. We've even got a 4,500 person amphitheatre that we're looking at amazing things to do there. So all in all, it is a flexible function space, and we hope that the people of Sydney embrace it.
And what are your expectations? You were saying before when we were walking through, you've already had a fair bit of interest around Christmas party season, so paying off already.
Yeah, it is. And the launch event in this room we're in here today, the ballroom, is actually the Kennedy Awards, the New South Wales Media Industry Awards for Excellence on the 9th of August. That's a really high-end, high-production ball awards ceremony. So we're really delighted to have that. That's just one of the things we can do, but there's so much more. And as you say, Christmas bookings, particularly for larger organisations who need a space where they can fit 3, 4, 5,000 people, a lot of inquiry. We've converted a few of those, and we hope to convert a few more.
Has putting the new building in here sort of helped emphasise your other facilities on the other racetracks as well too?
It is. We've got an amazing venue at Rosehill Gardens, which services the Greater West at bordering Parramatta on the eastern perimeter of Parramatta. It's got an amazing function space called the Grand Pavilion, and really flexible indoor space as well. So it's more set up for exhibition and convention type business, but also does very well with dinners and awards ceremonies. And the ATC needs to have a centralised sales unit that really pushes its events business. We're gearing that up now. We're recruiting for that. We want to get the best people so that they can give our customers the best service.
I mean, you're putting world-class facilities in here. This is, to be fair, it's probably better than what we have in any other state in Australia. Obviously, it's good having the racing focus back up to Sydney again.
It is. We've probably been running second to Victoria for quite a while, and they've done a great job through Flemington in particular. There's been great leadership for the racing industry, and racing as a brand needs that. But I think south of the border needs a bit of a nudge that Sydney's back. Our prize money's increasing. We've got great quality horses and horse people. Our facilities are now probably ahead of where they are in Victoria, and hopefully that'll bring the crowds back and show the rest of Australia that there is an alternative. As we say, racing's cyclical. There's been times when Sydney racing's dominated Melbourne and Melbourne's dominated Sydney. We think we're on the ladder to climb back to the top.
And we can't forget that that also brings a lot of events into the facility as well too, especially on race days. Obviously having world-class facilities here will bring a lot of corporates in for events, I'm sure, especially in rooms like this.
Yeah, it's a great way to show it off. They have a great race day experience, and it's amazing how many phone calls come out of that to say, look, I thought that space was terrific. I thought the food and service were terrific. How about can you help us with a particular event? It might be a team building event, it might be their annual awards or their end of financial year dinner or whatever it is. But a lot of captains of industry do like their racing. They come here, like the venue, and opportunities flourish from that.
And last but not least, you've got a hotel coming in next. Have you got an update on that project for us?
Yeah, the hotel is going through the final stages of the DA. Once we've got the DA through, then we'll look to fund the hotel. So no immediate plans to start, but once the DA is achieved, we've got partners committed to it. We just need to go through the funding process. So hopefully news on that in the not too distant future.